Hey guys, welcome to yet another LP of Megaman X4. Yeah, I know, I'm doing Infamous, but there's something I wanted to... I've been playing this... There's something I wanted to do, and I've been playing this game to death within the past 2 weeks, so I figured, why not? Besides, I got this all in one recording anyway. Yes. X and 0 with one recording. It only took me like 3 hours, so I don't really care. So this is the flashy anime intro. Yes, X4 has anime and memorable voice acting. I'll give it that. Yeah, the voice acting here is pretty bad, and sometimes the animation as well, but it's still a novelty. I grew up with this game. I think it's awesome. And personally, if someone made me choose a favorite game in the series, it would be a contest between this and X8. I mean, X8 is just awesome, and X4 has nostalgic value. So, yeah, they're pretty equal. And why is the general in this intro? Is he really all that important? Wait, no. Yes, he is, because he's he's like one of the single-digit amount of characters that are named. But well, that doesn't really matter. So, obviously, I'm not playing with a GameCube controller, even though this is on the GameCube. I'm playing with a special controller that makes the button layouts like the DS or the classic controller on the Wii. So, I needed to shift everything. With X, I use the L button for firing, so that's why that's there. And, yeah. Well, so you got your character select at the start. You can play as X or 0, but for the sake of this, I'm just gonna play as X. Enjoy this cutscene.
It's about the Maverick Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
Perhaps.
You already know the truth, General. Their sole mission has been to destroy any Reploids who fail to do as the humans order. It's in your best interest to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them!
You are dismissed.
What?
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Very well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
So how'd you like the voice acting? Well, anyway, so here they're introducing us to why they're getting to the thing. I don't know why I was scrolling fast. I guess I intended to read all the dialogue, but then eventually I said screw it, so I guess I'm not gonna read the dialogue anymore, so yeah. Here's the intro stage. You got X with a much more relaxed position than he did in X1 through 3. That's something I don't get. 16-bit games. X is ready for battle. Well, no. Yeah, 32-bit games. X is relaxed more. PlayStation 2 games. He's standing up. Upright. Why? Why'd they decide to change his sprite like that throughout the series? But I digress. Anyway, this is the opening stage. You got your Repliforce goons. Are they? But oh, who are you? That's Dragoon. Yes, so, power reactor just got blown up by that huge green Reploid, Mechanaloid. and the background while we were traversing on the bridge in the opening stage. Ignore that sound. I stepped on a duck. But, yeah, so it's gonna come crashing down and there's nothing we can do about it, so we're gonna have to go.
Ready!
Oh my god, what happened? And... ooh! The city's been destroyed. Yeah, so a lot of people died. See how far we've gone from Mega Man's Who Framed Dr. Light? Yeah, so obviously the series has a much darker tone, but if you've watched Clement's playthrough of this, you already know this. And actually, I think his is better, so you should go watch that. But please keep watching mine. I'm desperate for views. So, yeah, so about X, he has the easier time in this game, even though he doesn't attack in all directions and isn't a complete badass, he still has an easier time. And ooh, look, the green mechanoid. I'm gonna take revenge for the people you killed. That's not how Mega Man games are supposed to go! But, yeah, if you're wondering why I'm quiet for some parts, I'm actually eating, so... yeah. It's dinner time, so... yeah. Oh, by the way, this guy's easy, just shoot him a lot. And he dies. And ooh, look. Who are you? I'm the Colonel of the Rebel Force. Has the screw this! Why did I decide to start doing that again? But anyway, this is the Colonel, and X suspects that they well, not X, the Maverick Hunters, the whole organization suspects the Repliforce of having become Mavericks, so since the Colonel is prideful, he says go with it. And that drives the plot. Too bad for the Repliforce, though. What the? Why does he say what the? What the? What the? He already says damn. So what the hell? Anyway, anime cutscene. After I save. Yeah, I was wondering if I should save over this, but hey, I'm gonna complete the file anyway. So, anime cutscene.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
And thus, sets up the plot. So, yeah, this fat Reploid is called Double, and he stands right there on this screen. Okay, so, yeah, here are the 8 Mavericks, Web Spider, Cyber Peacock, Storm Owl, Magma Dragoon, yes, Dragoon, Jet Stingray, Split Mushroom, Slash Beast, and Frost Walrus. So you got all of them here, and they're all nifty, but instead of taking the easy route, I'm gonna take on... Hurry up! Past me, stop doing that. Okay, so I'm gonna take on Magma Dragoon first. And yes, he is the Fire Maverick. You'd think that the Fire Mavericks would be like, oh my gosh, so hard. But, no, actually. Wait, no, yes, what am I talking about? He is hard. But I'm just gonna take him on first because, why not? This makes it convenient, and this is how Clement did it. Seriously, go watch his. But, cause I get careless like I just did right there. So, what makes this playthrough easier than Zero's? X's charge shot, if you dash while doing it, it will go through the enemies while it passes on. So, cause see how that bat bong there, at least I believe that's a bat bong. When it got to the third one, it stopped. Like the bullet just disappeared. That doesn't happen when you dash. So like in Frost Walrus' stage, you can go through some ice cubes so fast and not die. And oh, that music actually changed really well. I did not notice this while I was editing. But anyway, I had way too much trouble trying to get this heart tank, and I don't know why I showed this footage. But, yeah, you need to dash off the side and clip onto this wall. And I managed to do that, but then a meteor hits me. You meteors. So anyway, I was saying, X has an easier time because that charge shot goes through everything. In X5, you got the Falcon armor, which does it automatically, but I'm pretty sure the Force armor, I will not call it the fourth armor. But the Force armor, actually, I'm pretty sure it can do that if you dash. And here's me being an idiot. Why am I jumping into these things? And I died. What is with the awesome music cuts? Jesus. But yeah, so you want to get to this and then just make sure you don't get hit as often as I do, and you should be fine. Anyway, here you can ride the ride armor. Woo! So it's got everything. It jumps, it dashes, it slashes, it jump slashes, it dash slashes, and I'm not supposed to get out of it. I had trouble getting back into it because that mech armor guy was right there. So yeah, just make sure you don't accidentally jump out of it like I did. But anyway, you can take on Magma Dragoon with the ride armor, but I'm not going to do that. You know why? Because it's not fun. Instead, I'm just going to take him on foot. Yeah, this is the point where I said screw it. So anyway, Magma Dragoon is really hard because he has no pattern. Any established pattern. The best I could find is that he has several combos that he likes to perform at random. Like for example, he likes to make those fire pillars and then do 2 Shoryukens. And he likes to, not at this point, but he likes to kick, and then he likes to kick down, which is similar to the Zero Sensuizan in Megaman X4. And there I died. But anyway, it's similar like that. Yeah, see? He does that, and then 2 Hadoukens, and then jumps. He likes doing that a lot. Then he also likes a pillar Shoryuken combo. So, yeah, once you get that down, the several combos he may do, he's actually pretty predictable, so it gets easy as X. Zero is another story, though. Because, you know, X, of course, has the advantage of long range, while Zero has to go in close. And there I beat him. Ooh, look, I'm standing in the lava. Yeah. Why was I scrolling so slowly if I said screw it? Yeah. So we got Rising Fire. So with Rising Fire, X basically shoots fire upward. Okay. Yeah, here I go again, saving. The recording would have been a little bit shorter if I had decided not to save so much. Anyway, now we're going to be tackling on Frost Walrus, who is a good candidate for the first Maverick, but seriously, you don't want to backtrack too much. I'm only going to backtrack to 2 stages, so it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, no, Blizzard Buffalo was over there at the beginning of the stage. And if you use Riding Fire here, you got a Heart Tank. Heart Tanks are always nice, because you don't want to be dying. And here I am screwing up my jumps. So, yeah. Anyway, I haven't posted any Infamous videos in a long time, because they've been on my sister's laptop, and, well, she's been gone. And that's why I started playing X4 like there's no tomorrow. I'll be sure to get a video of that tomorrow, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, tomorrow. And by the way, I recorded that footage 2 weeks ago, so none of that's gonna be fresh. So sorry about that. So, yeah, obviously this is the generic ice stage. Even though generic ice stages aren't as common as generic elevator stages. Scott Pilgrim, X8. What's next? Basically, Kid Icarus Uprising. Well, it's disguised as a battle royale, but really, it's just an elevator level. And no, I'm not talking about the Lunar Sanctum. But anyway, this thing here is weak against Rising Fire. Go figure. And, ooh, look, it's Chill Penguin in the background. I didn't know where any of the other Mavericks are that are frozen like this. I'm pretty sure there's more, but that doesn't matter now. So, yeah. So, what's awesome about X4 is that there's load times mid-level. After the load time, you recover your weapon energy and life energy. So that just means you can go you can't curse right now. You can go all out with your weapons, and you can get hit as many times as you like without dying, of course. Don't want to die. But, yeah. That's pretty neat. It does make the game easy, but still, it's an awesome game. It's not bad because of the difficulty decrease from the earlier games. That's actually one thing, though. The difficulty does decrease throughout the game, as in like difficulty for good reasons. Obviously, things that are hard because they're bad, it's gonna increase like that. X6 and X7, I'm looking at you. But I digress. But the games that are hard for good reasons, yes, they do get easier as it goes on. X8 is relatively easy. So is X5. But actually, you know what? Forget what I said. X5, I wouldn't say it's easier than X4. I mean, that I died quite a few times, and as you're gonna see here, I'm gonna die a single-digit number of times throughout this entire playthrough. Well, not combined, but yeah. So anyway, here's Frost Walrus. All you need to do is shoot him with fire, and then a good strategy is to repeatedly shoot him with the X-Buster while he's sliding like that, but you don't have to. The fight's easy anyway. But, yeah, this guy's pretty easy. I'm pretty sure you don't need the Rising Fire to beat him with no effort. So, this actually would be a good candidate for the first Maverick. But, obviously, I like fighting Magma Dragoon without any weapons, so I went with him first. And, yeah. Done like dinner. Oh god, I should stop copying comment. Anyway, from that, we got Frost Tower. It basically creates an icicle around X that falls. Okay, so this is the end of the part. See ya.